Hey, before this video starts, do want to say one thing. Most of these images or videos of the enemies that I found are from the nullscape wiki. Please know that. Also, I got this idea from the person named Baba's Mind. I really hope I'm not butchering that. You should go see his videos. Anyways, I will see you in the video. See you guys later. Bye bye.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
Well, that's one way to start. That is indeed a way to start. Really funny way. But, hello, it's me, Jester, here with a new video, talking about 3 enemies from nullscape. The 3 I'm going to be talking about are Mart, Flesh, and Telefragger. So, why these 3 enemies, you may ask? It's because they have one thing in common, all 3 of them. It's that they can roam. What do I mean by this? I mean that, like, you know, how Mart can, like, go anywhere, even through floors. Telefragger and Flesh can do the same thing, and that's why that I want to talk about them. I mean, I'm just saying, one of them is clearly better than the both of them. I could definitely say that, and I'll get my reasons why. So, I was wanting to talk about one at each time, but I think that'll take too long. So, I'm going to talk about all 3 of them all at the same time. Mart is a water imp, and all he does is roam around the map. That's all. That's all he does. So cute and so simple. How cute do you hate him? Then we have Flesh, a hand with flesh, in the most simplest terms. And what he does is that he infects tiles, where the player can get infected with flesh, making them not be able to use their ability at all. And that's Flesh for you. It's actually a unique design, I guess you can say, with all the flesh. Next, we got Telefragger. He is a stick man. He teleports in front of you, and that's basically it. So simple, but very deadly. So you know how I said that I wouldn't do a part for every enemy? Well, I lied to you, and I'm not sorry about it. Anyways, let's talk about Mart. So he is one of the starter enemies of nullscape. You can find him easily through your first few levels of like level 1 to 3, maybe 5 or more. And he has a total of 3 curses, them being Mart Slide, Mart Infection, and Bigger Marts. Let's start with the curse that everybody picks if they have Mart. Bigger Marts. So what Bigger Marts does, it increases the cap size of Mart, and it makes Mart bigger, obviously. What it means by bigger cap is by like the progression events. Progression events make Mart bigger. That, and the curse increases that to where it can get more bigger. The next curse is Mart Infection. What Mart Infection does, it makes where whenever you die, you turn into a Mart. That's all. It makes you into a Mart. And it cannot be paired with the next curse that I want to talk about, which is the most hated curse for Mart, and that's Mart Slide. What Mart Slide does, it basically makes it to where Mart can't kill you. So why would everyone hate it? Well, it pushes you instead. It basically builds up momentum, and that momentum can send whoever it's after, flying if it touches you. It can push you all the way to a void. And that's why people hate it so much. Next, we got the Demon Telefragger, mainly known for killing a lot of pro players. Mainly deadly because of its such simple concept, and his curses do not help either, with there being 2 curses and they both can be with each other in one single game. And those 2 curses are Ambush and Accurate Telefragger. Let's start with Ambush. Ambush has a chance of teleporting behind you and doing a dash like a baby would. Next, we have Accurate Telefragger. Telefragger will sometimes predict your vertical movement. That's really all. There's not much to it, guys. The main reason why I wanted to make this video then, because of Flesh. Flesh is one of the most interesting enemies that I've ever seen, and I have very strong opinions about it. Before I set some people off, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about his 2 different curses plus his greater curse. The 2 normal curses are Bloodier Meat and Lighter Jump Pads. Let's start with Bloodier Meat. Bloodier Meat makes it to where flesh infects tiles from much farther. Then we got Blighted Jump Pads. Blighted Jump Pads can make flesh be able to infect jump pads and grapple points. Now moving on to his greater curse, Mass Infection. Mass Infection makes it to where infected tiles take a lot longer to cleanse, and the debuff lasts longer than usual. Now, this is the part of the video where I talk about my opinions about these enemies. So, my opinion on Flesh, the only reason why I say that it might make some people mad or, argue with me is because I think Flesh is helpful. I think Flesh should be picked more often. Now, don't go yelling and throwing tomatoes at me yet. Let me explain. So, Flesh can make tiles infected, correct? And when you step on those tiles, you get infected yourself. And that makes your ability not work anymore. You have to use your own double jumps and stuff like that. And also your movement gets decreased. So now you're probably asking, how does that help us? Well, there's this certain enemy that I don't like named Kelowna. And what Kelowna does is that they'll show you a number and they'll count up to that number. And when they count to that number that it showed you, you're gonna have to activate your ability when it hits that number. If you fail to use your ability, you will die. And if you're fleshed, it will stop its count, pausing the timer until you become unfleshed. And this is helpful because if you are in a very bad predicament and you get Kelowna, you can go ahead and find the flesh part of the map, get fleshed, then you can get yourself in a better area, and then you can go and get ready for that count. And if you're playing Wanted, you don't really get affected by it. You still keep all your jumps and you get to keep your somewhat ability. And argue with me or not, I'll be checking the comments, but that's my opinion on Flesh. You can agree or not, but I want to talk about my opinion on Mart. Mart he is very unique, and I also like that he is different from all the other enemies. He's cute and innocent looking. I mean, if you look at the surrounding of Neil and Void, you wouldn't suspect to find a cute little guy like him, would you? Yeah, I don't think so. That's my opinion on Mart. Now, at last, my opinion on Telefragger. Telefragger is a really cool guy. Just a little goofy stick figure that can dance with their chaos curse. Well, that's all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed making this video. You should like and subscribe. If you want me to do more of these types of videos, you should comment and tell me how to improve on making these videos. Thank you to Baba's Mind for giving me this idea. You should go check them out and see you guys later.